The housing market in 2026 is brutal. Median home prices are still sky high. Interest rates are punishing buyers, and the dream of owning land and building your own home feels further away than ever for most people. But there is a growing group of Americans quietly doing something completely different. They're skipping the traditional market entirely, buying raw land, and putting up a 30 by 40 modular barndominium for a fraction of what a conventional home costs. Some are doing it for under $120,000 all in, and they're living mortgage-light or completely debt-free. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how this works in 2026. The real costs, the land requirements, the permits, the mistakes people make, and whether a 30 by 40 is actually enough space for real life. And I promise you, I'm not going to sugarcoat any of it. Stay with me to the very end, because I'm going to reveal the one hidden cost that almost every builder fails to budget for, and it has derailed more barndominium projects than anything else combined. If you are serious about this topic, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. We cover alternative housing, barndominiums, and rural land building every single week, with honest, no-fluff breakdowns. Now let's get into it. What exactly is a modular barndominium? Before we talk numbers, let's clarify what we actually mean by a modular barndominium, because there is real confusion around this term, and it matters for your budget, your timeline, and your financing. A traditional barndominium is built on-site from a pre-engineered steel kit. Workers show up to your land, pour a slab, and assemble the structure piece by piece. A modular barndominium is different. The sections, called modules, are built in a climate-controlled factory, then transported to your land and craned onto a permanent foundation. Think of it like building a house in sections off-site and then bolting it all together on your property. Why does this matter? Because modular construction in 2026 is saving builders between 10 and 18% in overall costs compared to traditional on-site building, according to industry data. Factory builds mean less material waste, no weather delays during construction, and tighter quality control. You're not paying workers to stand around in the rain. Every hour in that factory is productive. A 30 by 40 footprint gives you 1,200 square feet under roof. That is not a massive home, but with smart barndominium design, open concept layouts, high ceilings, and efficient space planning, 1,200 square feet can live surprisingly large. We're talking 2 to 3 bedrooms, 1 or 2 bathrooms, a kitchen, a living area, laundry space, and storage. For a single person, a couple, a retiring homeowner, or someone building a starter home on raw land, this size hits a sweet spot of affordability and function. Barndominium kit searches are up 22% year over year heading into 2026, and the trend is accelerating. This is not a niche anymore. This is mainstream alternative housing. But here's where it gets interesting, and where most YouTube videos completely stop short. Choosing a modular barndominium over a site-built one changes almost every other decision you make, including which land you can build on, how you get financing, and what your local zoning office is going to say. We're going to cover all of that. Keep watching. The land, what you actually need. Let's talk land, because this is where so many people make their first and most expensive mistake. Not all land is equal, and not all land is ready for a barndominium. First, zoning. Barndominiums thrive in rural counties across Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Georgia, Missouri, Kentucky, and throughout the Midwest. These areas have flexible zoning, established barndo builder communities, and building officials who have seen these projects before. Where they get complicated are dense suburban areas, HOA-governed communities, coastal zones with strict hurricane codes, and any county that defines a residential structure in ways that exclude metal post frame or steel frame construction. Here is the rule. Check your zoning before you buy the land. Not after, before. A 30 by 40 modular barndominium almost always triggers a building permit, and in many cases, planning approvals as well. The last thing you want is to close on a beautiful 5-acre parcel only to find out the county will not let you put a steel frame home on it. Second, site preparation. This is the cost people dramatically underestimate, and I'll come back to it. But for now, understand that your land needs to be cleared, graded, and accessible. Builders typically need to work within a 40-foot radius of the building footprint. Heavily wooded land, steep slopes, and wet or swampy ground all adds significant cost before a single panel of your modular unit even arrives on a truck. Third, utilities. Rural land often means no existing water, sewer, or electricity connections. You may need a well, which runs $5,000 to $15,000. A septic system adds another $8,000 to $20,000, depending on your soil and local requirements. Getting electrical service run to a remote property can cost anywhere from $2,500 if you're lucky to $25,000, or more if you're far from the nearest power line. Do not let anyone sell you raw land without first getting utility cost estimates. I have seen people buy beautiful acreage only to discover that connecting electricity alone was going to cost them $30,000. That changes the entire financial picture of your build. The real cost breakdown for a 30x40 IN 2026. Alright, let's talk honest numbers. And I mean honest. Not kit prices stripped of everything that makes the project real. In 2026, finished barndominium costs nationally range from $95 to $145 per square foot for standard finishes, and $150 to $220 per square foot for premium builds. Texas remains the most affordable state at $85 to $130 per square foot. California averages $145 to $210 per square foot. For a 30x40 modular barndominium with 1,200 square feet, here is what a realistic total project budget looks like. Land, variable. Not included in build cost, but assume $20,000 to $80,000 for rural acreage depending on state and location. Modular barndominium kit and factory build, $36,000 to $54,000. This is the module cost at $30 to $45 per square foot. Foundation concrete slab, $7,200 to $16,800 at $6 to $14 per square foot. Site preparation, clearing, grading, driveway, $8,000 to $25,000 depending on land condition. Well and septic, $13,000 to $35,000 combined. Electrical connection and panel, $2,500 to $25,000. Delivery and crane placement of modules, $3,500 to $8,000. Interior finishing, insulation, drywall, flooring, kitchen, bath, HVAC, plumbing, electrical rough-in, $60,000 to $90,000. Permits and engineering, $1,500 to $5,000. Contingency buffer at 10 to 15%, $13,000 to $25,000. Total realistic range, $183,800 excluding land. For a budget-conscious build with practical finishes in a favorable state like Texas or Oklahoma, you can realistically land in the $120,000 to $160,000 range. For mid-range finishes with quality kitchen and bathrooms, plan for $160,000 to $210,000. Premium builds push toward $220,000 to $280,000. Compare this to the national average new construction home cost of $329,000 in 2026, and the value proposition becomes very clear. You are potentially saving $100,000 to $200,000 by going the modular barndominium route. But here is what nobody is talking about, and this is the single number that has wrecked more barndominium budgets than any other. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is in just a moment. But first, let's talk about what you actually get inside a 30x40 layout. What fits in? 1,200 square feet layout reality. Let's be honest about space, because 1,200 square feet is not large. But barndominium design is not traditional home design, and that distinction matters enormously. The clear span design, meaning no load-bearing interior walls, means your entire 1,200 square feet is completely open and flexible. You decide where the walls go. You design the flow. A properly designed 30x40 barndominium can include an open-concept living, dining, and kitchen area, 2 bedrooms with room for queen or king beds, 1 or 2 full bathrooms, a laundry closet or dedicated laundry room, a covered porch if you push out the roofline, and storage throughout. What it cannot comfortably fit: 4 bedrooms for a large family, a dedicated home office, plus 3 bedrooms, or a separate shop space within the same footprint without sacrificing living square footage significantly. If you need shop space, you either go larger, 40x60 is the most popular size for that reason, or you plan a separate lean-to addition from day one. The open concept layout is your greatest design tool in a 30x40. Instead of chopping the floor plan into small enclosed rooms, you let the kitchen, dining, and living areas flow together. That makes 1,200 square feet feel closer to 1,600 square feet. Vaulted ceilings, which come naturally with barndominium roof designs, amplify that effect even further. One design decision that more 30x40 barndominium owners say they regret than almost any other, and I want you to hear this clearly, is not planning their storage from the very beginning. In 1,200 square feet, storage is not an afterthought. It is a core design element. Built-in shelving, a dedicated mudroom entry, a utility room that doubles as pantry storage, these things make or break daily life in a smaller home. Financing. A modular barndominium. In 2026, let's talk money, because financing is still the most common barrier for barndominium buyers, and the modular path actually helps you here, compared to site-built barndos. Because modular barndominium sections are built in a factory and must comply with the same state and local building codes as site-built homes, lenders treat them more favorably than traditional metal building barndominiums. This is a meaningful advantage in 2026. Your primary lending paths include construction to permanent loans, which typically require 15 to 25% down, and a credit score of 700 or higher. USDA Rural Development Loans offer zero down financing for eligible buyers building in qualifying rural areas, and are one of the best financing tools available for this type of project. FHA and VA loans are also available for qualifying buyers, though both carry specific property and construction requirements. The modular distinction matters to lenders because the structure is certified to meet local building codes before it even leaves the factory. That makes appraisals easier, comparables more accessible, and the whole underwriting process significantly smoother. Now here is the hidden cost I promised you earlier, the one that destroys budgets and delays projects, and that almost no builder or YouTube channel talks about up front. Ready? The hidden cost that breaks barndominium budgets. It is site work, not the building, not the finishes, the ground your building sits on. Site preparation, land clearing, tree removal, grading, rock excavation, drainage solutions, and driveway construction is the most variable and consistently underestimated cost in any rural building project. On flat, clear, accessible land, site work for a 30x40 barndominium might run $8,000 to $12,000. That is the best case. But on wooded land with significant tree removal needed, you add $3,000 to $15,000. Rocky ground that requires blasting or excavation adds $10,000 to $30,000. Poor drainage requiring engineered solutions adds $5,000 to $20,000. A long driveway from the road to your building site can cost $10,000 to $40,000 on its own, depending on length, grading, and material. People buy beautiful rural land without understanding that the challenges that make it beautiful, the trees, the elevation changes, the remoteness, are exactly the things that make it expensive to build on. The land that looks like a dream on paper can double your site prep budget before you pour a single inch of concrete. Get a site evaluation from a local contractor or civil engineer before you finalize your build budget. Pay the few $100s it costs to have someone walk your land and give you an honest site work estimate. That single investment can save you tens of thousands of dollars in surprises. If you take one thing from this entire video, let it be this. Your land is not just where your barndominium sits. It is a cost center on its own. Respect that and budget for it accordingly. Pros and cons, the honest scorecard. Let's give you the honest pros and cons of a 30x40 modular barndominium on your own land in 2026. The real advantages are significant. You own the land outright, which builds generational wealth. You control the build process, the design, and the quality of every decision. The modular build method cuts 10 to 18% off your labor costs compared to traditional stick-built construction. The steel structure is fire-resistant, rot-proof, and termite-proof. You avoid HOA rules, neighbors making decisions about your property, and the volatility of the traditional housing market. And utility bills for well-insulated barndominiums run up to 50% lower than comparably sized conventional homes. The real challenges deserve equal honesty. Zoning in some areas still creates friction for metal frame construction. Financing requires more effort than buying a traditional home. The 30x40 size demands smart design discipline. You cannot waste square footage. Site work costs are highly unpredictable, and in some suburban resale markets, non-traditional construction can affect appraised value. This is not a path for people who want the easiest route. This is a path for people who want control, value, and the long-term satisfaction of building something that is genuinely theirs. Here is the bottom line. A 30x40 modular barndominium on your own land in 2026 is one of the most financially sound decisions a cost-conscious builder can make. The numbers work. The construction method is improving every year. The modular path specifically is gaining lender acceptance, reducing build times, and cutting costs in ways that site-built barndominiums cannot match. Is it for everyone? No. You need land, patience, the right zoning, and a realistic budget that includes every cost from site prep to septic to the contingency fund you hope you never touch. But for the person willing to do the homework, this path can deliver a permanent, durable, custom home on your own land for dramatically less than anything the traditional market offers. Now, one final thing before you go. In an upcoming video, I am going to walk through a real 30x40 modular barndominium build, actual invoices, actual site work costs, actual builder quotes, and the full timeline from land purchase to move-in day. Everything exposed, no estimates, real numbers from a real project. You do not want to miss that one. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop your questions in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this video saved you from even one expensive mistake, hit that like button, because it helps this channel reach more people who need exactly this kind of honest information. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.